So 2024, year of play, has gotten off to a bumpy start. And that's okay. That's what happens sometimes. I had 3 goals, if you remember. I want to grow my business, I want to get a fit body, and I want to nurture my girlfriend relationships. And I want to play around all of those spaces because play just elevates the energy, and you know the story. So what happens as soon as I said 2024 is a year of play and I go down and start making plans? We get a major, major ice storm in the Pacific Northwest. I had planned a paint and sip with my girlfriends on Friday night, and the weather just said, not tonight. So we delayed it, and it's probably going to be this week. So just a week, if it cooperates, because we just had another ice storm last night. And that is interfering with my business trip down to Phoenix, which I was going to have playtime there too. Playtime doing the business meeting, because it's all about planning for 2024, which I love to do. And then, of course, it's Phoenix, and getting out of this snowy, wet, icy mess up here just for a couple days sounded like a lot of fun to me. And I may not get out today. I'm looking at my window behind this camera, and it's pretty soupy, and my flight leaves in a couple hours. Here, I'll just show you what it looks like out there. You can see not a whole lot, but it's just a soupy mess out there. It's not a great visual, but you get the idea. And I'm reminded, even if my plans need to pivot because they don't go exactly as I want them to, I can still have fun and play with the pivots. I do have to be honest, I was disappointed, I was a little angry, and I was a little sulky for a little bit. Especially when that paint and sip got canceled, because I was so looking forward to that, because I love to get together and do a creative project with girlfriends. And I hadn't done that in a very long time, hence the goal for 2024 to really nurture my girlfriends and make play a theme. And it was disappointing to cancel. But then as the storm raged outside, I turned on the fireplace, grabbed a book, and a hot cup of tea. And I haven't done that in a long time either. Even though that may not sound like play, I nurtured myself and gave myself permission to read a fiction book. I don't know the last time I read a fiction book. I've always focused on nonfiction and business topics, and it was just fun to read a little cozy historical fiction romance. Yeah, that's all. And it kind of consumed me and helped me focus on what, I could focus on, which was taking care of myself in a storm when I couldn't do anything else, outdoors or anywhere else. That's how I got through this last weekend when I was disappointed. So what do you do when you're disappointed? You have all these great plans. You want to go forward and say, yes, I want to do this in 2024. I want to do this in 2024. I'm going to make all these things happen. And then you have roadblocks or obstacles that come in your way. It's okay to feel the feels. It's okay to feel disappointed and angry when things shift and don't happen exactly like you want to. But then it's really important to build up momentum again after the disappointment, after the obstacle, and choose to take that one step forward. For me, I just nurtured myself. I paid attention to what I was feeling. I let go of what I couldn't control, and I still had fun. And I had some playtime reading a book. And that's play for me. It may not be play for you, but it's play for me. Because I don't allow myself to do that enough. And that's a lesson for me. But what is it for you? Or where have you wanted to focus some attention on something that you have ignored a long time in your life? I encourage everyone, myself included, to see what we can learn through these obstacles and how we can move forward and build momentum again. And that's life. That is what life is over and over and over again. How can we build back the momentum once it's been lost? How can we build back where we want to go and get to those goals? How do we hold ourselves accountable? How do I now get back and say, okay, I'm going to reinvite my girlfriends to a new paint and sip night, or maybe something entirely different. I am going to get down to Phoenix one way or another, or I'm going to Zoom with them tomorrow on their planning meeting and go forward remotely. And that's okay. That's all we can do, is just keep moving forward, no matter how small the step forward. Some days we make huge leaps, and some days we make little tiny ones. And they're all good, every single one of them. As long as we're moving forward, we're listening to our inner guidance, we are being honest with ourselves, and really trusting what's to come next will unfold with us when we are listening, when we are acting, when we are staying in alignment with where we know we're needing to go. With that, I hope you're safe and sound wherever you are in the world. I know there's a lot of weather events happening all around the US in particular right now, lots of storms and ice storms and wind, and just pray that you're safe and all your loved ones are safe. With all the love in my heart, I bid you a good day.